The eResearch Conference is now its 15th year, so it's become kind of an annual event for the eResearch community in New Zealand.
This is one of the few places where we really get to indulge our inner nerd and engage in lots of discussions around data, computing, the practice of research, and how we can really make the life of a researcher better.
Research is one part do and one part tell. And without the tell bit, there's no point in what you did. So a conference like this is essential for the tell.
So each day we've got those keynote talks from really big names in the space, and then after that we've got talks from our community members, and then we also have what we call birds of a feather sessions, where we can come together and have discussions about specific topics, make some plans, share our stories.
Gatherings like these are the best way to bring people together and to give them a sense of the fact that, hey, the problems I'm facing, others are facing them too.
The opportunity also to share best practice as that emerges in a very quickly changing field is really useful.
Research is about researchers. It's not just the actual doing of the research, it's actually the engagement of the researchers with each other. And if we want to kind of avoid reinventing wheels, we need to go out and find out what other wheels there are, and we also need to grease the wheels of research, and that is when we're all talking to each other.
This conference to me has been very enriching and positive. I've had a lot of really stimulating discussions and some good follow-on thoughts and plans that are coming from the event.
Really enjoyed the opportunity to meet with researchers and to talk about some of the challenges and how I can actually, work with other governors to manage those risks.
Digital is a necessity, and the sort of skills and practices around caring for data, making sure it's safe, making sure that we can take advantage of the latest innovations like artificial intelligence and large language models, which is a lot of conversation about this week, is just absolutely critical for the impact that research can have and the productivity we have in the research system.
As lead host this year, REANNZ did an absolutely fantastic job of reaching out to a real range of sponsors, and so we've had a really good interest from sponsors this year.
We decided very early on when we were approached about sponsoring to become the platinum sponsor with our partners, Sienna, who are the main network providers for us here in New Zealand.
We work with education and research customers in New Zealand, providing core infrastructure for their data centres. And look, we're here at the conference, we're just wanting to learn a little bit more about the industry and what we can do to support our customers here in New Zealand.
I think it brings together many ideas and also shares the future, and it gets frankly a lot of learning for everybody, including ourselves, about what's relevant to the community and to New Zealand.
We really wanted to sponsor the conference this year to kind of have some interesting conversations, meet some new folk and really get to know what's going on in the e-research sector this year.
Really proud to be here, and it has been an amazing conference with lots of interactive sessions.
The research community plays such an important part in the fabric of our society, and we want to give back.
We're sitting most of the day, listening to talks, absorbing all of these new ideas, and so those sessions at the end of the day give us a chance to touch base with each other, share some of our thoughts about what we've just been learning, have some pretty deep discussions sometimes about really important topics, but also just a chance to be a community and spend a bit of time with people who they're both collaborators and friends.
So T4 sponsored the network and drinks on the first night. We really enjoyed doing that because we get to mix with all the great people. It was our shout, and we're going to do it again next year. See you there.